Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcasting, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind morning show.
Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Y'all know the deal. Monday through Friday, this is what we do. We bring in good things, good vibes, great information to you, great topics. I can't wait till Lake tell us what's hot going on tomorrow. She will be here tomorrow, right? Tell us what's going on throughout the metro area. Today, y'all, you know my name is Miles Dixon, MD. The MD is what they call me, and I'm chilling with Brittany Chanel. What up, Britt?
What's going on?
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. She always got to look at herself.
Yeah, I just have to make sure I'm zoomed in correctly.
Shit, he got you.
Yeah, this one's actually perfect. I like it.
I forgot you look like the tennis player that quit. What was her name?
Brittany Chanel.
No,
sure.
the black girl who was
I don't
doing
know
tennis.
anyone into tennis. I like that.
I mean, not tennis. Was it tennis or golf?
Whatever.
She wore her hat. She always wore a baseball cap.
Well, I'm a character. That's what you do. You should have multiple looks.
Anyway, be quiet. I'm gonna characterize your ass. Listen.
You should always have multiple looks.
Okay. How was your weekend?
It was good. It was filled with rehearsal. I got cussed out by my niece.
What?
Yeah, she cussed me out.
What'd she say?
Cause she didn't cuss me out, but you know she cussed me out
Cursed
in her little 6-year-old form. Cause I had rehearsal all weekend, so she didn't see me that much.
You supposed?
She was like, she called me while I was rehearsing. She called me like back to back to back. So I'm thinking it's an emergency. I'm like, what is going on? So she texts me, "Where are you?" So I texted her back. I'm like, I'm at rehearsal. You were there yesterday. Why are you there again today?
Oh, she had.
Like, she was on it. So then I ended up FaceTiming her back. And she was like, where are you? So I tell her where I'm at. She was like, oh, my goodness. Like, do you have to rehearse all the time? I haven't seen you all weekend.
Like, you know all them little gifts you be getting?
That's what I told her. I'm like, I'm working. But I seen her last night. So, right. And then we talked this morning before she went to school. She has a big exam today. So.
Well, shout out to everybody who learned to go to Dearborn to get their gas.
You waste more gas.
You do not.
Right.
Listen.
You do?
No.
I'm not going to Dearborn to get any gas.
It was $3.65.
I got mine for $2.83.
Go ahead. Oh, that was good.
Oh, that's really good.
Dearborn.
Not in Dearborn.
Yeah.
Dearborn is $2.59, right? So I'm sitting up here like, now it's a long ass line. I said I need to shut up. It was $2.59 though, but I filled up my tank. Anyway, so
Oh, you filled up your tank?
I filled up the tank.
That's great.
It wasn't. Hey, look, and that was all. That was all weekend. I mean, it's just
All
not
weekend
going.
you filled up your tank.
Shut up.
Like that's what he said. That was all weekend. That was all weekend.
I mean, it lasted me all through the whole weekend. It ain't. It just
You didn't
not,
go nowhere this weekend.
I did. I went to a lot of places. I went
Around here.
To, no, I went
Yeah.
to. I went to. I went
In
to.
the inner city.
In the inner city.
I went to church. Dice Clark's birthday was Sunday.
Happy birthday.
April 13th was. I probably never forget that day. Shout out to.
I would never forget April 12th.
We win. We
That was one
we
of the
are
worst days
winning
of my life.
We are winning with less. That's all I can say. It was a good sermon. Shout out to everybody who was there who supported Dice.
This was a
They
I think
said
that's so positive. The fact that y'all were all able to get together to go to church.
yes,
Not a bar, not a club.
right,
Not a
I
shit.
had more men go to church.
Church, yeah.
Real church.
right.
Yeah.
When I say that word was heavy, that word
Real
was
church.
heavy, baby.
Say you feel the room.
Oh my God! And the guy who really preached, he was from Oakland, Oaktown. Yay!
Really?
Say yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's what my niece does.
damn, you so childish. Shout out.
Doug, you should always have a kid on the inside of you.
That's true.
And
Did you
then-
remember Oscar when he was like, yay?
Yeah, what?
Who?
Never mind. Shetty,
family.
you went out this weekend.
Because yay sounds like some Ice Cube took. I mean that sounds like they took from something from Ice Cube.
Maybe.
Because that's
It was
what
on
Ice Cube said.
it was on a Proud Family.
We didn't say yay. We was like yay.
It don't
It's
matter.
Puritan. Anyway.
Yay.
Shani, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
You
I
went
was
to-
outside a little bit.
You went to the
That's
concert.
what's up.
Yeah, I went to the Cat Williams comedy show.
I heard
How was that?
I heard it wasn't that good.
How was
Tell the
it?
truth.
She said it was cool. We got it.
It was pretty.
I saw the eyes. All you gotta do is pay attention to people's eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Miles. They look too big.
It
I
was
like
pretty
that
good
man
though.
too. Was he funny?
Yeah.
I heard my
And
boy
she
like
didn't sound convincing.
It was
My
cool.
boy-
Monique.
Monique was on the
hosting.
show. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, baby.
Monique.
Yeah, Monique.
Was she funny?
All right, baby.
Okay, so see, you're not giving me nothing that I want right
I
now.
mean, she was cool. What I would say is that I much rather would go to a concert versus a comedy concert moving forward.
There you go.
Gotcha.
But
Monique was like, "Hey, baby, last time I was in this motherfucker, things was different." Anyway, she like,
it was good to see her though. You know,
Nice,
As soon as
nice.
she came out, I whipped my camera out.
Captain came and got a bitch good.
God.
That's your Monique.
That's my Monique impression.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Give me a Twinkie.
Give me
But-
a Twinkie. Are they still eating
Eat
Twinkies?
Twinkie. Yes, they are.
People are still
They
eating
used to
Twinkies.
be good though.
Oh
A
my
fried Twinkie
goodness.
is the shit, though.
No, for real, people
Now
are really
that's
still
big
eating
back.
Twinkies.
Yeah.
Where do you even buy them?
The gas station.
I guess because I don't go down that aisle.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely go down the
I don't
snack
go down
aisle.
that aisle,
You
though.
cannot miss the snack
I get
aisle.
chips, and
I get the chips in a little bag. I get them in a box.
I get chips, and I'll get cookies, and that's about it.
Yeah, I do that too.
That's it.
I try not to go down the snack. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, see, I go to I buy my cookies from the fruit market.
Okay.
So they have
What
them.
cookies there?
They got chocolate chip cookies, but they're like homemade
Hey.
chocolate chip
Okay,
cookies.
okay.
Like these
Oh,
real.
you go to Fresh Mart?
No, I go to
I guess I
Nino.
just
Okay.
when I go there, I guess I just try to be feeling like I'm doing something.
No,
To get the fruit. So
when
don't
I
pay
get my
attention
fruit,
to
so
the-
where I get my fruit is where I get my cookies because the cookies are homemade cookies,
Okay.
and then like they have natural homemade lemonade. So like if you're not drinking that lemonade within the first week or so, that lemonade is gone.
say it. Okay,
But I don't drink lemonade
Okay.
like that. I
like
drink water.
lemonade. I like regular and pink.
Yeah, like it's more. I try to get more of the natural,
Natural
stuff,
stuff,
but like you
yeah.
could tell the difference in the cookie versus
Yeah.
the cookie that's not.
Yeah. Now what I can say is Chick-fil-A lemonade tastes freshly squeezed, and it was really good.
It's all sugar.
It's all shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
It tasted fresh to me.
Yeah, but no.
And I'm a lemonade
You ain't never had
drinker.
no sweet lemonade without
Yeah.
sugar.
You haven't had like the
That's
natural.
sweet water.
I'm talking.
That's
so
sugar water.
If I go to, Maybe when I go back to Nina, I might get you some if they have it.
Shout out to Detroit Black Coffee.
Thank you.
Hey, shout out to them.
We got a few new sponsors coming aboard. Motor City Popcorn is coming aboard.
I like popcorn.
So he's gonna be dropping out some popcorn.
They had cheddar.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
I got excited. Caramel.
I tasted the white cheddar jalapeno.
I love
And you
that.
ate the whole bag.
Yeah, I did. And I had a dill pickle popcorn. It was great.
Really?
Yes, I
So
mean
he got flavor.
he definitely got flavor. Go to
Rhea said you
motorcitypopcorn.com.
left so fast yesterday from church. She didn't get to see you.
I didn't leave so fast. Me and
like a black
Tone is Tone. He's shaking his head at your voiceovers.
Whatever.
Well, they're terrible. Tone, you got to hear him live in person.
Exactly.
Even worse.
We got
It's even worse. It's
gotta
even
hear
worse.
this
Hey Todd. Hey Richard.
Hey,
What's
good
going
morning,
on,
everybody.
Everybody. I don't know where that came from.
Me neither. So be quiet.
Everybody.
It gets the people going.
It gets the people
Going. Shout out to Kanye for being an asshole.
Lucifer, I'm gonna chase you out of her.
Right.
I just listened to that before I came in.
What is that?
That's
Lucifer.
Jay-Z and Kanye. Kanye produced his Jay-Z record.
Kanye, you a genius. That's what he did. You did it again.
Listen, Kanye was
Look,
good.
no,
He was
Jay-Z
good.
is really like he is a storyteller.
Yeah.
Like he really, when he rap, it's like he's sitting next to you having a
I
conversation.
be hearing you say it.
I feel like he be sitting right next to me in the passenger seat, telling me what to do.
Okay. I mean, he got some hits.
He be like,
but-
Britt, first you try to come in the industry, they try to play you.
Right.
Then you drop a couple of hits, look how they wave to you. Like
Right.
don't feed into it. Like that's
Right.
basically what he be trying to tell
So
me.
he's dropping knowledge.
That's what he tell me all the
All
time.
day. Shout out to Jay.
Of course, all day.
He said when they asked him about doing a clothing line, he said wasn't in my right mind.
Man.
But that's the difference that's between me and them. I smarten up, open the market up. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4. Now add that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Now I would be there with you if I knew the lyrics. Like I would be singing
That's
along.
40 million more. Now add that number up with the one I said before. You are now looking at one smart black boy. Mama ain't raised no fool.
But look at
Yeah. Look at Lil Wayne hair falling out. Anyway, so listen.
That's what she was about to say. Lil Wayne.
his hair falling out. That has nothing to do with his talent.
Tone said I heard him Friday shaking my head. Yeah, Tone, it was bad on Friday
They
too.
were bad.
What was Friday?
Your voiceovers.
You know what
What
time?
was it? It was the Jamaican, the African.
All of his.
The Indian.
Okay, Richard said I can't stand at work when I have to fill up the work truck at the gas station. That snack aisle always staring right there.
It be right there. That's what I said. I don't pass it. You can't pass it.
Todd, she don't even know the Blueprint album.
No,
On
she-
the Black Album.
Oh, the Black Album is one of the coldest.
He was saying that's on the Black Album,
Yeah.
too. But she don't even know the Blueprint.
Well, the Blueprint came before the Black
That's what
Album.
I'm saying. She don't know that.
Just some songs.
She don't know Dynasty.
The songs that typically are on the radio by
The
artists that I
Dynasty.
She don't know
listen
Hard
to.
Knock Life.
Yeah, now that I like, cause that was on the radio. That was on the ones that are on the radio. I'm there with the ones that are on the actual album.
She don't know American Gangster.
Yeah, cause I'm not listening to whole
Cleopatra
albums.
Jones. Cleopatra Jones.
Okay.
1H.
Okay.
Cleopatra's Friends.
Okay. No, but it was, I mean, he's storytelling.
All day.
Yeah.
He got a flow.
You just want to vibe. You just like the
That's
99 and
it.
the 2000.
That's it. See,
So
turn on a good single by an artist, and I would love that artist. I don't.
did you listen to the Hot Boys?
She don't even know.
You
who
probably
the
don't even
Hot
know who
Boys
the
is.
Hot Boys are.
I didn't.
Probably because Wayne was part of-
Yeah. I wasn't deep in that.
So when did you start listening to Wayne?
La,
Like
la,
what
la, la,
song?
lollipop.
Probably his Carters up into his mixtape.
Also the Carters.
Carter's
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carter 3.
But he got that. Do you know where he got that from?
What?
The movie New Jack City.
What, the Carters? Mm-hmm. Oh no, because I didn't see New.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She don't know what the hell New Jack City is.
What's the best Jay-Z concert?
That I've been to. I went to the one with him and Kanye came. And they did Niggas in Paris like 15 times.
Yeah, no, that I like. that has a good beat to it, but it was a single that was on the radio, so it was more popular.
Yeah.
Well,
no, they gave a dope concert. I had so much fun at that concert.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we do need to do a listen and watch party for Telly. Yeah, we need to go ahead and do
That'd
that.
be cool. That'd be
If she
fun.
listen and watch.
And she just sit her ass down.
Now that's the one. I have to stay interested.
Well, you might like the Hot Boys though, because that was Lil Wayne when they came out. Them Hot Boys.
All I know is that
Boys,
one song that's like
fire.
the Hot Boy. Yeah, that's
it.
yeah.
The Hot Boys. The
You know
Hot
what?
Boys.
The worst concert I've been to was the Jay-Z concert.
Which one?
Only because they started fighting.
Oh.
Because of Dynasty. I did not like Jay-Z until he started spitting stuff about business. I did not like the first album, second album, or the third one.
Yeah, I started liking. I think maybe when Dynasty came out and then Blueprint, then that's when I was like,
When he did the Blueprint, he said, "All I need is the love of my crew. The whole industry can hate me. I'm a thug my way
That's
through."
his line right there.
Oh my God, that made me open up.
She said that's her boo too.
I know that's right. Go ahead. At least you don't fuck with somebody got some bread.
So Todd said Telly just dated Hot Boys, but she wasn't listening to them at all. Them Hot Boys.
See, here's the thing: when the Hot Boys came out, that was
only line I remember. I think it was I don't know if it was Wayne
She
or
was
if it
3
was.
years old when the
It's
Hot
like
Boys
I
came
like them
out.
hot, the ones that don't tell me to stop, and they know.
You
how
heard
hot,
that
hot.
flow?
Like that's
Look at
all
that.
I remember, but
You
I
heard
can't.
that flow.
I can't remember. That's the only one I can
But if
remember.
you ever get a chance to watch Drink Champs with Juvenile and with Juvie and who was the Manny Fresh,
they was still second.
they was talking about how much they was in competition with each other.
Who Manny Fresh and all the Hot Boys and all that?
Manny Fresh and Juvie, he like
gonna lie,
It would make sense because you had, and the reason why I know this because like my cousins was listening to these dudes, so it was what BG, Juvenile, Turk, yeah, and then
Twerk.
I don't remember, and then Wayne,
little 12-year-old Wayne.
yeah,
he was a hot boy.
So those was hot. We on fire. That's all I can remember. Yeah.
Lil Wayne ad-libs used to be dumb.
But I think Lil Wayne was better than all of them at that time.
Except for Juvie.
I'll tell you a joke.
No.
He wasn't better than Juvie.
Because I don't even know the Juvie song.
Yes, you did. Huh? So you say we walking around here like that, huh? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you over there.
Thank
huh?
you, Cal.
You getting big, huh?
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah. My cousin was in love with him. I was like, this dude ain't saying, huh?
What, Wayne?
Nah, Juvie.
Nori said you the only person who had a hit record with a rhetorical question.
Yes, 1-900 Hustlers with Benny Siegel. Man, what?
Okay.
That's the Dynasty.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that's what I said. Dynasty was probably the album when I started coming into like, okay, who is this guy? Yeah.
Because when he said that I never read the Bible, only read the Psalms on the arms of my niggas. When he said that, I was like, now I'm in the Holy Quran, Islamic scripture. I was like,
She like, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
How? Were your cousins older than you?
Yes, all of them.
And you didn't hang out with them?
No, not really. When I was younger, not really.
I was with my cousin. My other cousin, she was into Nas. She swore Nas was her man.
I'm not gonna lie, 444 was my shit.
I can't say 444 was mine.
No, the only reason why, because
I can't say that was mine.
I'm gonna say this. That was his evolution of becoming the businessman that he is, and I'm gonna show you why. Everybody who he sampled was things that people that the industry owed. So when he did that, he paid like the Clark sisters. He gave them like $800,000. Like,
I'm gonna have to go like really listen to the album. I mean, cause like I know, but I don't know.
Because Family Feud, the only thing
Nobody wins.
Right. The only thing I didn't like about the whole 444 is the way they did the videos.
See, my kids, Liquid Gold. Yeah, I didn't like that.
I didn't like the way
That
they did
nigga
the
said,
videos.
"What billionaire you know that's ugly? I'm cute."
That
And this is what Jay-Z said.
Yeah, that nigga funny.
He's hilarious.
It's like when you know, so
you gotta
make a little jokey joke.
Scooby Doo's our shoes, by the way.
Turk did have the funniest drink champs. Hey y'all, let's go.
I didn't see Turk.
Let's go into the topic of the day.
Yeah, because I could talk about Jay-Z and them all day.
So there's a fine line between wanting more and being ungrateful. Oh yes, my God. I think I sent you. I think
we do have a video.
Shani, I think I sent you about 4 videos.
Yes,
for this?
He like topic. I'm like, let's get it. But
Hey, look, because
I wanna see this.
It's crazy. Like even my boy this past weekend, He got his girl a brand new car. She told me she don't like the color red.
I think it's a fine line.
Oh my God.
Well, Calvin, I think his mixtapes were better, by the way.
Mixtapes were definitely better.
His mixtapes was definitely
How do you
better.
take a mixtape man?
I mean, take a mixtape. What you say?
How do you?
His mixtapes was definitely better, but
How do you have a mixtape of other people's songs and do better on them than the artist?
He didn't do better on them.
no, that ain't no different than people doing the cover.
No, that's definitely different. Nobody did that before Wayne did that, and
That's
Wayne
not true.
killed it. That's
50
true.
Cent did it. 50.
What did 50 do?
50. That's what
His whole mixtape?
That's what Lil Wayne get the mixtape game
Tone
from.
said
I didn't listen
he
to
like Nas over Jay. Okay.
So in my mind, Wayne.
I
No,
see why
Tone.
though, cause Nas on that. He on that deep.
Just because a nigga wear a kufi doesn't mean that he's bright.
Nah.
That just mean you don't understand all the bullshit that he writes.
Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one mic? Is it black girl lost the shorty all you for ice? I've been real all my life.
Is this Nas?
No, that was Jay.
I'm sorry.
Call your name.
I'm sorry.
Brick.
What?
Good morning.
Hey
What's
man,
going on?
say man.
He didn't even say it. What's going
Liquid
on?
gold is breast milk, Brick.
I know, but I'm just saying I like what he said.
No. When she said she didn't like it, Calvin, it was part of another conversation.
Yes, you missed it.
Yeah, you missed that part.
Get out the conversation.
Yeah.
Hey man, bye man.
No, but 444 probably the best album Jay-Z ever did in his life, though.
I think it.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna have to really go into it.
I think it was really the best educational thing that he ever done to make people say, "Damn, I never looked at stuff like that." When he said,
They might as well call that the Blueprint 4 for real.
Truthful, and he was going to call it the Blueprint 4.
I'm glad he didn't. Ty said, I hate to say it, Miles, but Life is Good by Nas was way better than 444 as far as a grown man album. I don't know. I didn't get into 444, but I'm not that grown either.
Okay.
I only listened to Nas Ether and the one he did with
Ether was so cold. He came straight out with FJZ. You love my style, nigga.
That's back when rappers was beefing.
That was so dope.
No, you can't take nothing from Nas. Nas is one of the dopest artists in hip hop.
Because Nas, I know I can. Like his is different. Be what I want to be.
Illmatic.
Now that's what I remember. That's what I remember.
Illmatic
I feel so
predict
empowered.
the future. But so did Jay on I Love Jay-Z with
Listen.
Magna Carta. That was my shit.
When Nas,
Magna Carta, yeah. What about Oceans?
I just listen to Oceans. I got to be in the mood for Oceans.
This is the crazy part.
Fuck up the world.
Yeah. Don't let me sound sexist, but when I found out that the nigga Ocean was gay, it just took away from his
you talking about Frank Ocean?
When I found out he was gay, it took away from his
Is that
production.
who y'all referring to as
The
Ocean?
melody was too crazy, though. The
Say that
melody
man
was crazy
name.
on that song.
Dumb.
But when Nas did on the album, what was the album when he did Eat the? What was the name of the album? Okay, nobody remembers. When he wrote the song, he wrote the song and rapped that boy backwards.
That's the
What?
coldest record Nas ever
The
done.
bullet goes back in the gun, go through his chest. Like, what did you talk? Like, he wrote the whole.
He made the song. He
wrote
rapped
the song
and back in reverse.
and rapped it.
Now
in
I gotta
reverse.
listen to that.
Listen,
That's interesting.
when he did that, I said, okay.
Yeah.
Don't mess with that
He
nigga.
got skill. Yeah.
You gotta have a silver bullet to get Jay-Z up.
Definitely. Shout out to Tom who he said. So Brittany, I'm surprised you agree with Mike. Who the fuck is Mike?
Mike.
I have no
He
idea.
probably meant Miles.
No, he didn't mean Miles because
I
it
swear to
said
God, you
Miles.
can't have one typo.
No, that's okay. And I agree with Rhea. She said all the Blueprint albums, definitely. Shout out. Blueprint 3?
Blueprint, but y'all listen, y'all better give Nas his just due.
Which one was niggas in Paris on?
Hey, look, I'm just going. I'm just
That's
Watch
it.
the Throne. That was Kanye and Jay.
Yeah, that was both of them together.
Whatever.
Cause he did one with R. Kelly too.
R. Kelly,
Jay-Z and R. Kelly
A
did one
Different
together.
World. Best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds.
Oh my god, the first one was the shit.
That fool was crazy.
But that was dumb. That was dumb.
Girl, I want you in my.
He sounded Jamaican.
That's what. Would you whine for me?
On that song.
That's all I can remember. But that's when I
don't know.
I don't know.
It's probably called Wine for Me.
I think it is.
Probably
We be like, girl, I want.
Yeah, now that I know. I know that
my favorite song was Power of the P-U-S-S-Y.
Of course, that's your song.
All right, then, Cal. Thank
Thanks,
you for
Cal.
calling.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I would say this.
Of course, that's your song.
But because it's the truth. It was the truth. He was like, that's the only reason why niggas get haircuts and try to
I
dress
don't
fly.
understand why y'all don't like.
Well,
Never mind. Let's go back to the fine line between one, two, and being ungrateful.
So speaking of your situation,
you being ungrateful right now.
No, I'm
Is
not.
it-
I want more out of life.
but is it really being ungrateful though? Because I'm pretty sure you around a person you know their favorite color.
But here's
so
the-
to get a color that you know they don't like
Well,
and
guess-
expect them to
well,
get-
well, guess
What kind of,
what?
it was a red car. What kind of car was it?
Mercedes-Benz.
And it was red.
Yes.
But what if he?
2024.
She probably don't like red.
Well, baby, because you're not thinking about his pockets because certain colors cost certain money.
And red costs more.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
White
it
and black
does.
No.
cars cost way more
Thank
than
you.
colored cars, honey. That's why people get certain
Well,
colored cars.
with the
Silver.
insurance, with the insurance,
No,
colored
honey.
cars are more. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's a trick that the insurance company said.
Why am I listening
Well,
to
how
Rewind
was it a
Yesterday?
trick
That's
when I
the
was
name of it.
paying it?
What was that?
I said, how was it a trick when I was paying it?
Gotcha.
You
Look, gotcha.
Wait a minute. You had. You
the real
probably.
one before, yeah.
How old were you? Because it goes by your age. It goes by where you
does.
live.
It
It goes by
does.
tickets. It goes by your driving record.
It goes by
It don't
where
just
you
go by
live.
all of that.
So wait a minute.
age
So
for sure.
so let's. How old were you with the red car?
Just recent.
Oh, with the G.
Yeah.
But you still in your 20s.
Well,
They don't
yeah.
trust you.
No,
Well,
touch it.
well, I don't know because I've been driving on the road for a while.
You have tickets?
No.
You been in accidents? Okay, they don't trust you.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
It doesn't matter.
It wasn't my fault.
It doesn't matter. They don't trust you.
Okay, listen. It
That's
wasn't-
Michigan. They don't trust you.
It wasn't my fault. Listen.
Did you go to court with it?
No.
Okay, well, it was your
I didn't even
fucking
get
fault.
a ticket on the site because it wasn't my fault.
It was your fault.
It wasn't.
Okay.
I just got the police report.
So I would say that when he bought a Mercedes-Benz 2024, and he called me, he said, Doc, do you believe, he said the wrong words, the B word, is ungrateful talking about red is not her color. She don't look good in red like she wearing a motherfucking car when she going places. He
So
said,
they just couldn't take it. They couldn't just swap it for another color?
So what he did was he just said, listen, what I paid, whatever I paid for this car, we're going to take the car back and ask them could they trade it for whatever car you want to, but that is the value of what you're going to have, and that's it if they can do it.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But guess what? She don't even know what color she fucking want.
Well, she knew she didn't want red. So that's just her.
I mean, if my man bought me a Benz, thank you for buying me a Benz.
I would say that too.
Red just happened to be one of my favorite colors, so I probably wouldn't care.
But it works for you. But say if it
But I
wasn't,
would
would you still be accepting?
All I'm saying, listen,
Yeah.
y'all give us a call 810-560-0658. Women are the most ungrateful
It's
creatures
just
on the face of this
interesting
planet.
because it's like that's where that's where knowing your person.
This is the
comes
thing
into.
for this is the thing for me. Like if you know what I like and you don't buy what I like,
exactly.
Do you know what I like?
Exactly. So is the person wrong for expressing that they don't want this?
That's bullshit. That's
is that
bullshit.
really being ungrateful?
Okay,
Is that the person
I'll
not
use
being
an example.
attentive?
I'll use an example. So I don't care. They probably gonna get mad, but I ain't gonna tell which cousin it is. But one of my cousins bought something for their girl or whatever, and they didn't really. I don't think they liked it, but they wore it, and it was like they didn't wear it that much. So I guess I'm not bad enough. I'm like, well, was that what she really wanted, or is that
it
what
a
she
fur
really
coat or
liked?
something like that?
No, I think it's like a
But my
purse or
whole
something,
thing
but it
is
wasn't
how
the one
you-
I don't think she liked it.
How you gonna be mad at how frequent someone wears
Well,
something that's
okay,
there?
I'll use another example. Now, my dad had bought my mom a ring, and she absolutely hated it. It was like,
Did she express that though, or did she? Just,
let's put it like this: she got another ring, and it was custom made for her. I don't know what she said, but I remember her hating the ring with all of her heart.
she just wanted more. She wasn't ungrateful.
No.
She was probably very appreciative.
I'm sorry, Britt. Your mom was ungrateful.
No, that's not being ungrateful. That's just her wanting more.
Because he made the better ring. Like he got a better ring because what he did. Never mind.
Because
he took stuff out of the ring and put it into another ring. So she had 2 rings.
Put the bands together. Switch this.
I put like this. Let's go to the video that you got for
Yeah,
us.
because
So we give the better
He just
example.
want to be like, see, the women.
No, there's some guys who.
But it's guys who like you could buy something for your dude, and he like a lot of dudes do not like the wedding bands that women buy them.
Right.
They absolutely hate them.
But I understand because it don't have no cuts. It shows the femininity of the same thing.
So you know what? So I'll give you an example. A dude bought me a purse. And I didn't like the color of the purse. And
so you switched it out. You could take it.
We did switch it out. But he bought he bought me the purse, and I was like, thank you. Like, I really appreciate it. And then he was like, do you like it? I said, I do. I like the style of the purse. So he was like, do you like the color? And I said, well, I'm not that big of a fan of the color. I said, but I do like the style and I do like the purse. So he was like,
he didn't lie.
He was like, okay.
You didn't lie.
He was like, okay, well, we'll go get it.
Yeah.
The one that you really want.
Because if she would have lied, that would have been the issue.
So we went to the mall, my favorite place to go, and we went in the purse section, and he was like, are you sure that's the purse that you like? Because if not, like, pick the purse that you want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like, I like the purse, I like the style of it, and I can just prefer a different color. And I got the same purse, I just got a different color.
The delivery makes a difference.
Yeah, I did it. I wasn't like, I don't like this.
Like, take it back. Why you was like, no?
Ungrateful caller. Who's calling?
Hey, Mr. Hater that mask his hating jokes. But look, I don't really think that was ungrateful in her mind. Like, they've been together for so long. Like, sometimes we know the likes and dislikes, and sometimes we can't always surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gifting somebody, I should take into consideration the likes and dislikes of what they get. I ain't buying it for me. I'm buying it to make them feel. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm gonna just say I'm gonna chill on my girl this morning.
Thank you.
If I bought my girl a Benz knowing she didn't like red, I'm gonna look for another color. I'm not gonna get her a red Benz. I know she don't like red.
Right.
I don't like red. So if somebody gifted me something, they don't have to buy me something red. Or I'm not gonna like it. Ungrateful, call it what you want. I don't take the shit back.
I think it's all on how you. I think it's your delivery and how you say things. I mean, I hope you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your girl bought you something and she was really excited about the gift that she bought you, you gonna like hurt her feelings?
I'm not. So that's the thing. That's the thing about gifting somebody. If I'm gifting you, I'm gifting you to please you, not me. So
True.
I should consider your likes and dislikes if I know them. If I blatantly know you don't like red, I'm not gonna buy you nothing red.
But at the same time, too, like, a gift is a gift. Like, I don't owe you anything.
I don't know. Maybe that's because I don't back gifts like that. I back gifts for the people that I'm gifting them what they like. Like, if you hate cats, I'm not about to bring a cat to your house like that. Y'all talk about
Can I give you another scenario? Because here's my thing. I think it depends on how long you might have been with somebody. You should start kind of knowing some things, right? Yeah. So in that sense, I get it. But like, let's just say it's still kind of like the beginning stages of somebody, and you're still kind of learning like what they like and what they don't like. Yeah. Then I still think like, you should still show appreciation. If anybody do anything for you, you should always. If somebody open a door for me, I'm saying thank you. I agree. Because people don't have to do anything for anyone. Yes. So you should always be grateful.
Yes.
Even just waking up in the morning. God didn't have to wake you up. You can be dead. Okay. So like, you should always be grateful for anything and always express gratitude. But if you're in the beginning, you should. It's a gift. Like, I'm giving you a gift. I don't have to give you anything.
True.
Anything anybody else
when we
extra.
stipulate in the beginning, that's different. Like, fooling each other.
You know what I'm saying?
We
learning.
I'm horrible. I'm bad at a person gifting me because I give recommendations, and I don't be trying to be funny, and I don't even. And when a person be like, "What you want for Christmas?" I'm making sure it's not no major shit. Nothing. I could buy my own major shit now. If this something you decide to do, cool. But I'm even limited on that. I'm not about to ask you no astronomical gift to get me, but I will just point you in a direction or have you call one of the pros so they can give you ideas.
But gifts isn't one of your things, so that's why you don't really care.
I mean, I like the thought because I'm a giver.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so you want something more creative?
I like to do my research.
Yeah, but what you be trying to give, Tone, everybody don't want. Okay.
well, if they got the same anatomy as me, I'm glad you don't. We gonna bring you some fried chicken and let you talk on a podcast about healthy eating and let you eat it before, and then you good.
You know what, Tone? You know what? Don't. I hate you.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I've gotten gifts that I really wasn't a fan of, but I have always said thank you to thank you for the gifts. Yeah, they would never know, but I've always said thank you. I always gonna say thank you.
If I brought Brittany some hot dogs or something, I wouldn't put condiments on there because I know.
Put them on the side.
So
that would be rude as hell for me to bring her.
I did express that.
Mustard and onions on the motherfucker.
So you mean to tell?
I expressed that.
So you mean to tell me condoms do come in mints?
Condiments.
The fact that you laughed.
This is the last thing. I'm getting off the phone.
What?
If you ever disrespect Nas by saying that's the best song he made, the one he did backwards, you tripping. You just rapped the whole verse. That little Jay-Z shit when he found him. You didn't rap Ether because he shut Jay down with that.
He did shut him down on Ether.
He shut him down. He shut him down, but he ain't shut him out.
He also took one of Nas's songs and made it a line for him. He put it on his album.
He said you made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's
I don't
just
care
like
what you
he had
say.
an excuse for why he was rapping on Biggie's verses.
He killed Ether. Like Nas murdered Ether. I listened to that whole album 15 times. Like
Now Ether was the dopest record Nas ever made because
my God.
Hold on, listen.
No, because Rewind was dope.
Hold on, Rewind and Ether. Listen, right now, Tom, name me 4 Nas albums.
I Am Illmatic, Stillmatic, Godson. You want me to keep going?
Keep going, then, nigga. Keep going.
This is what you can't do for me. Listen, I don't speak unless I can back. You'll never be able to get me caught up, Miles.
All right, then.
I know I can be what I want to be.
Who was Nas? Who was Nas' producer?
Oh my fucking God!
He like that don't matter.
Name me. No, you know what? Name me somebody that Nas. Name me somebody that Nas.
I don't care what you say. I did like ooh, chee wally wally, ooh, chee wally, ooh, chee wally wally. I like that.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm about to get off the phone with y'all. Right? This is how you know Miles got character in his system. Rapper, this motherfucker want to ask who wrote the credit. Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I'm glad nobody can hear you. I'm so glad your phone was glitching. Bye, Tone. Bye.
Bye, man. Peace. Look. I say we talking about the rapper. You want to know who made the beat?
Yep.
Exactly.
Hey, look, I can tell you every producer Jay-Z worked with.
Well, Kanye is one of them.
DJ Clark Kent.
See, Tone, they just keep pushing the finish line further.
Just Blaze and the Blaze.
DJ Clue, baby.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
All right, then. Bye, Tone. Bye, man. Say, man.
That's what you won, Miles.
Say, man. Bye, man. All right.
Ms. Rhea said, I agree with Tone and Britt, both high value people.
Okay.
Oh
the high
my God.
value.
Shout out to Darlita. She here right now.
Yes.
She working with us. She doing some behind the scene footage with us. So,
Calvin said lack of gratitude should result in lack of gifts going forward.
Okay.
I agree.
I agree with that. I agree. Well, let's go to this video right quick so we can show everybody what's going on.
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm about to show you.
Okay, let's
hopefully
watch
by
it.
then when our guest, the other guest can pop his ass up.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. All right.
Turn around in 3, 2, 1. This your house.
This is my house.
This is your house.
It's a house. It's a house.
I know, but this is your house. Come look. Let me show you. Keep going.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really feeling this.
What's wrong?
You go buy me a house.
What you mean?
I mean, like, it's cute or whatever. It's not my taste, and you know that. You know I'm an all-white girl.
Let me show you around. Look.
Oh,
you know.
I don't want to
No.
see
Let
it.
me show you the backyard. Come on, go.
No, I'm good. Bro, look at the
Go. Just go. Come on. Stop acting like that. Why you acting like that?
So you moved all our stuff in here already?
Yes. Don't like it? Why you acting like that? Every time I try to do something for you, you act like this.
I mean, you tried.
You don't like it? Why are you looking like that? Look, you got patio furniture? Pool furniture?
This little couch. Like, where's the lawn chairs for the pool? Like, you know how when me and my girls get out the pool, we gonna need to lay down in the sun.
What's wrong with it?
I wanted like 10 acres.
10 acres?
This ain't even half.
It's 3 acres.
Like, go get your money back. Like, for real. This ain't one of them. This is not it. Like,
Go, you ungrateful. Just leave.
Can't put the number up.
Okay, that's crazy. It's crazy work. All I'm gonna say is there's a fine line between one more and being grateful. I would say,
David, we gonna put the number up for you. Okay.
In that
It's
case,
tough. It's tough because that's a home. So that's something different.
That's a home.
That's
and
a
it's like
home.
you make your home a home.
And I think those decisions should be made together.
Yeah.
When you're buying a home, that's something
he
totally
tried to
different.
surprise her, but the fact that she's looking at it just from her friends and having fun and things like that.
First of all,
you can always upgrade and add
her response was, I didn't like her response, but I also because it's a home and I've done the process, it means a lot to do like both of y'all being involved with that. So for me, like that's something different.
But considering that, here's the thing: this is him and her, right? He was surprising her. Like if you see it's other videos, he was like, now we own this home. We don't have to rent no more. See, with her, she didn't care because she wasn't spending her money, right? And here's the thing I have, and it sounds like truth. When me and Shani thought about this when she first came aboard. When I was younger, whatever your parents put in front of you, you eat.
That's right.
Right? So
that's why the kids like this today, because the parents ain't like that no more.
Right? Shane like why? Because first of all, that's I'm gonna show you what it do. It builds endurance and resilience. Here's why.
That's why these kids weak today.
It builds a hungry child.
No. What it builds is, if you let your child run over you on the smallest of shit, they're gonna run over you on the biggest.
I just don't think that it's run over because as an adult, it's certain things that you just not eating.
You're not
and
a
if
fucking
somebody
adult.
put it in front
You're
of you,
not an adult. You're
it doesn't
a child.
matter. But if
You're a
somebody put
child.
something in front of you now and you don't want to eat it, you're not gonna eat it.
It's not the same, Shani.
Why can't a child have that same?
Okay, I can't wait.
Can I have a comment? Do you have kids?
No, that's what I
say that. You have kids?
No, but I know I have nieces, so I understand. You gonna eat this today?
Because as a parent, in a sense, you already doing the best that you can on whatever level you stand on, period.
Exactly.
So, food is for survival.
I get it,
So
but then you know what your
with
kids
nutrition,
like too, though. So.
Well,
they don't know what they like.
They don't know what they like.
The only way
you
that you
know
figure
what your kids like.
The only way you figure what you like out in anything is through experience and trying it. So to not try something because of what it looked like, I feel like it starts to develop a mentality in our children's mind that is like, oh, if it doesn't look what I want it to look like, I'm not gonna even try it.
Yeah, but that's not it. It's to the point where.
And then let them starve. Then when they hungry, they'll come back and eat the food you made.
So, prime example, like my little niece, she didn't like the crust on the grilled cheeses, right? I'm like, that's the best part. So, so I was like, well, just try it. You might like it. Just try it. I don't want to try it. So she tries it one time. Oh, I like it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just have to.
Now, if the kid likes it after they try it, sure. But
you
if the child tries it and they don't like it,
it has to be an opportunity for them to try it.
That's my thing. If they like it,
but that's not what I said.
Yeah, that's not what he said.
I'm trying.
That's what he said.
No, I'm trying to tell you.
You said I'm gonna sit there and make this child eat it.
I tell the story of Poodle all the time. Poodle like, Dad, I don't want this. I said, Poodle, this is what
I
we
want you to stop acting the baby out because your acting is terrible.
I didn't say, oh, no, I don't want this. I didn't say
it's just not good at all.
And so Dad, I don't want this. And so she cried. I let her cry. She fall asleep. She wake up. I said, now we can warm it back up. I warmed it up. She said, Dad, that's good. She ate 2 bowls.
So, can I ask Jenny a question?
No,
Sure.
please.
So when it comes to, because kids don't like vegetables. So when it comes to that, what are you gonna do? They just not gonna eat them?
No, you can find different ways. Maybe add some a condiment.
Eggs?
No, she said add.
Oh, I thought you said eggs. I'm like, I ain't asking no kid.
I'm gonna ask the child.
Add a condiment if it helps, kind of, you know.
Oh, great.
Now,
Ketchup go good on green.
I do understand broccoli. Well, I do understand in the sense being creative.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I'm saying. They just don't want me to be a good mom at all.
No, you're gonna be a great mom, Sean. Your baby's gonna know how to engineer it too.
Okay.
I'm concerned about her parenting. No, I'm gonna be a little concerned about that baby.
No.
Because I don't know what that baby's gonna eat.
The baby is gonna eat good.
Do you only eat chicken fingers?
Chicken tenders.
They gonna be good up until 5. 10.
Like, I don't know what that baby's gonna eat.
She'll go on the lamb chop.
I think my baby might be a health nut, but I'm okay with that.
Probably.
I'm okay with that.
They're like, little pretty, I'm not eating no more peanuts.
It's all right. They'll take some fried broccoli.
Okay, cauliflower.
It's really good.
Damn, fried broccoli.
For the little cheese on that.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? The razzle dazzle to help make the meal the meal.
Look at
The only thing is the baby might have high blood pressure from all the grease.
You see what I'm saying?
You know, you can't put too much on there. You just put a little dime side. Just a dime side.
That's funny as hell. High blood pressure. Can you
just put a dime side.
Imagine going to the
caller? You on the air?
Going to the
we got a caller. I didn't even hear the phone ring. Hey, caller.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Good morning.
Hey, it's your boy Dave.
This is Dave. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave. I wore my Port of Detroit on opening day. Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
I thank you.
No problem. What's going on?
I wanted to call in about the topic, gratitude or ungrateful.
No, it's not gratitude or ungrateful. It's the fine line between wanting more or being ungrateful.
There we go. Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that. One of the callers said about giving gifts. You know what I'm saying? When you give gifts, you gotta put thought into it. You know what I'm saying? You have to know the person. You gotta pay attention to the person you're giving the gift to. And if they don't like it, you can't be mad. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be mad, but you take that shit back and don't give them nothing else.
Just don't re-give the gift.
That's bad.
Give it to your ex.
First dump them.
I think people got to understand that things are a gift.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
Yeah,
like, people don't have to share gifts. They don't have to give you gifts.
They
and I think that's what people, they don't have to do anything for you. And I think that's what people are missing. That it's a gift.
This is true. This is true. Like, when you're in a relationship with somebody, though, you have to give gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Relationships.
Now that I understand. But for me, if you're not putting thought into the gift while you're in a relationship with someone, then you don't care. That's how I look at it.
Just straight to you don't care?
You can't care.
No, I think some people
can't
give bad
care.
gifts.
It could be a hit or miss.
Like you just can't care. Even if I know that I'm a terrible gift giver, I know.
Try to get something.
Yeah, here's my thing.
But what if your good not that good?
A gift card always go.
Thank you. Let me give you the money so you can go.
But people think that's not thought provoked.
Or let me take you.
Yeah.
If I know, you gotta know who you're dealing with.
That's true.
A lot of people don't like gift cards. They like gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And from experience, when I gave some bad gifts to my girl, and I definitely are gonna do much better giving gifts.
Okay. What was the bad gift? Please tell me.
I can't even remember.
It wasn't bad.
He erased it from his memory.
Wait, I don't know. Was it bad because you didn't put thought into it, or was it bad because it was something she just totally didn't like?
It was bad because the timing was off.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you must have got in trouble.
No, I think I'm a pretty good boyfriend, or was a pretty good boyfriend. But I gave her. I wanted some flowers to her job, and it came late. So when
she was ungrateful.
That wasn't your fault.
Was it late, like after the shift, late, or like a couple of days late?
The next day late.
Oh,
but is that because you got the shift wrong, or
no? It was the delivery.
delivery was late.
Yeah.
Delivery told me it was
That's
going to be
not
there.
your fault.
Well,
Now, did you do something in the meantime, between time, because it was late?
I apologize because the flowers didn't arrive to her job on time.
Yeah.
Well, Dave,
That's not his fault.
That's not his fault.
That's not his fault.
I'm gonna tell you the
But
way.
it probably was a special day that she getting flowers.
But I
for.
can't control when somebody see. That's what
Yeah, I
women-
know. I'm
now
not
that-
saying it's right or wrong. I'm not validating.
See,
it.
that's
I'm
the
just saying,
stuff
let's
that I'm
look at
talking
things from another
about because that
perspective.
was thoughtful
I'm not
and it
trying
was
to-
to her
Yeah.
job, and he has no control over delivery. So for her to get mad about that,
That's some bullshit.
that's some trash.
She's ungrateful.
You know what?
Well, hold on. Wait, she didn't get mad. She appreciated it though. But the second part was the flower company said they would give me a redeliver.
Okay.
So when they redelivered another set of flowers to her house, she was like, "Oh, you got me flowers again?"
Oh,
So it was
damn.
like
She already had knew what it was.
yeah.
Because
So,
it was supposed to be a surprise and it got ruined because he had to do it twice.
She was ungrateful.
Well, it could have. He
No,
could have just
and-
changed it to just your birthday was amazing. Here's a reinsurance. So thank you. You blessed for another year.
She a player.
You don't
That's her
think that
problem.
quick.
She a player.
I was gonna say that's a player move.
No, look, you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm saying things to myself like that's something I would do as a
Thank
player.
you for your birthday yesterday. Another day.
But Davey, that's not the worst thing I ever heard. Though.
I don't think that was
the
bad.
worst thing I ever heard was old boy sending flowers to his wife. And, hey, thank you for giving me a baby boy. She just found out she was pregnant, but she had a miscarriage the same day that the gift arrived at her job, and that was the saddest shit I ever heard. And that was the worst gift.
I mean, but
Think so?
no, because I don't think it was intentional. She may not have shared that yet.
No, she didn't.
Hey,
No,
well,
she
Yeah.
this is just a thank you that we know for sure it's possible.
It's all about perception.
I agree with you. Like, I mean, to me, if somebody's giving a gift, it was some thought to it because they gave a gift. They didn't have to even think of me.
Yeah.
It's like you said, some people are just bad gift givers. Even if they are bad gift givers, thank you. Like, that's how I look at it.
yeah, if you're a bad gift giver, you got to give them a gift card. I think that's the best way.
And for me, if you're a bad gift giver, then I again, knowing people, I know this person's a bad gift giver. Okay, I'm not gonna expect too much. Yeah, like I think you just got to take people for who they are and look at it like that. Like I think people, if somebody's giving a gift, just be grateful that they even thought of giving you a gift.
Yeah, but if you really pay attention, I feel like people express over the year what they want, what they've been looking into. Like, oh, well, I need this. Like, you'll just pick up on key things that they say.
If you
gotta pay
listening,
attention.
Can I add something to this? So sometimes, like what a gift from what you believe is a gift to someone else is like their expectations is something totally different.
Right.
So I have given as a gift like the Trapkino board game to people. And one of the things that I thought was just thoughtful because it's just like it's always something else, right? To just add to anything you didn't know it was coming, but here's a gift for you and your family, whatever. They kind of look at it. I've gotten a lot of just like, okay, thank you. No, not even a real thank you. Like honestly, sometimes I didn't even receive a thank you, but it's okay because one day that same gift gonna resurface.
I got you. That's why I don't like that Secret Santa or the elephant thing either. I don't like that
Because my 25
No,
is not your 25 and it shows. Like,
I'm
my
not
goodness.
I'm not doing that Secret Santa shit because every time somebody try to do Secret Santa shit, they do the wrong shit.
I don't like Secret Santa.
And here's the thing.
It's $25. Just let's not do it.
Let's just do a gift card, cash.
I just want to exchange gifts with the person that I want to exchange.
Yes,
gifts.
especially
but
when
see,
you
it's
wrote down
hard.
some options.
Go ahead, Dave, because Shannon gonna talk.
But so in my personal experience, in my case, it's hard to give somebody a gift that got everything. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
nobody has everything.
No, I was about to say everybody don't have
Listen,
everything.
women be shopping.
We do shop.
That's true.
But we can always use more. I'm about to tell you the best gift you can ever give women that you feel like we have too much. Something like white shirts. We never have enough white shirts.
Or a Pandora piece.
Yes.
A Pandora piece always right.
Yes.
Well, I don't personally like Pandora.
A Pandora
What was your
charm
best
gonna
gift?
do it for me.
My best gift. Ooh.
Miles, what was your best gift? While
I got
she
a,
thinking
I got
about
a
it?
bracelet.
One of my best gifts came from Brittany, actually.
Really?
My puffy jacket. I call it my puffy. Yeah, bad boy.
Hey.
No, I got a. Mine was a bracelet.
Okay, Shawnee, what was your best gift?
Mine was a set of tires.
Okay,
That's a good gift.
That is
Tires
a
expensive.
very good gift.
That's $1,200. That's $1,200.
Probably either my Pandora charms or Alex and Annie when they used to have those bracelets. I'm sure they still do it.
Alex
Those
and what?
bracelets, Alex and Annie.
Oh, you talking
Alex and Nani. Yeah. I know
Sorry, Annie.
That's what I thought. I was gonna do it after.
Oh no, you're fine,
Ani.
please, because I never bought them for myself. I just received them.
That was Pandora's
Yeah,
cousin.
but they used to have little custom notes and messages on them that I really, took a liking to because of the person.
So what was yours?
I had got it was
a truck.
No, you know what? Actually, when I really think about like gift giving, my best gift was this guy. He set up like the cheapest, basically like a scavenger hunt using candy.
Oh, I did that once. Not with candy though.
Using
That is
candy.
so
It was like Hershey Kisses. Every time I kiss you, it was like whatever. And I thought that was creative, and it only led up to me getting flowers.
All right, y'all. I got to get back to work.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Hopefully y'all can have me on the show soon. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. We definitely want you back.
Reaching out.
Whenever you're ready, Shandy gonna reach out to you. And I'll tell you one thing for sure, Dave. Listen, shout out your website. Don't you got a website so people can buy your stuff? No.
Yeah, I'll do it. So it's called, the name of my brand is called Rockbeard Detroit Clothing, and you can find it everywhere on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. You can just type in your search bar Rockbeard Detroit Clothing, and you'll find Porter Detroit Clothing.
All right then, brother. Thank you for calling.
Y'all.
Peace.
All right, take it easy.
Calling you on the air.
Thank you, Miss Rhea.
The hell with Rhea.
I love Rhea. Hey, caller.
Hey, man.
Say, man. What you about to say?
I think we skipping past a lot. I think a lot of this is about Britt was right in everything she said.
No, fuck that.
As far as
so jealous at the end of the day. You talking about the gift part when I said just be grateful.
As far as a look at this as a gift and nothing more.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Whether you like it, whether you don't, somebody put forth effort.
Okay.
And it was their effort.
Here's the second thing being is we skipping past like it's a lot of entitlement and pressure in gift giving. Entitlement on the women's side more so, pressure on the men's side.
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all need pressure.
No, we don't.
Y'all just you gotta know what type of woman
just
you're dealing with.
apply the pressure.
First of all, like you said, if you can give a person enough grace to say, you know what, I know this person is bad at giving gifts. Why expect something extravagant?
Or set the bar for them to step up.
They should want to step up. Each gift should be better than the last.
There you go.
I think in women's minds, I think women want a lot of things to be performative, like everything has to be like some kind of production or show.
Hold on, Negro.
No,
I think
a lot of women do.
That can go into effort. That can go into effort.
And even with the gifts, you know what I'm saying? Everything got to be a production.
Performative.
You can't even spell it.
I never even heard that.
You can't even spell it. I think it depends on the type of woman that you're dealing with, and that's all it is.
Oh my God, y'all always talking about it all depends on the type of woman. I tell you what type of woman I want to deal with.
But y'all just said y'all just literally.
The reason why
you said this now. You just said what you just said. You said women like the shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring this up. Hey, this is gonna be a topic on a future episode of Pod Talk. Is a woman's shopping addiction the same as a man's gambling addiction, any other addiction?
Yes. Shopping addiction is different.
We bringing that up.
We shop because we like to make things look better and pretty. That's why we shop. Y'all get a house. Y'all ain't putting nothing in there but a futon.
That's true.
And a big screen TV.
True.
We coming and making
Typically,
our
the
own.
woman definitely
so
puts
we're
the decor
shopping
in there.
because
You ever
we're
heard of
adding
minimalism? You ever heard of that?
No, we're not minimizing.
You feel like everything has to be extravagant, and that's where I draw the line. Everything doesn't have to be extravagant. Everything doesn't have to be expensive. You just got to know where to go.
Extravagant.
Yes, like you think women always got to spend money on some extravagant things, and that's not always the case.
Okay.
You just got to know how to. Put
Oh no,
stuff
I'm not.
together.
No, I agree with that. I'm not saying
like,
that. I'm saying women. I'm saying women get excessive with the things that they want to do.
That is true, but that is part of the.
That's what I'm saying.
That is spiritually like that's why we have to have men. Shut up. That's why we have to have men to stop us because when women see things, they go. They want it. They just want it. We can have 15,000 of the same pair of shoes. Like you have to have a man that tells you no, not today.
But every time we try to stop you, we go to jail. Anyway,
you want somebody to tell you no, but then when they tell you no,
it's
you tell them that they can't tell you no.
You might have to tell me more
How
than
does that
once.
work?
First of all,
you may have to, reiterate.
How does that work?
A lot of these women don't even know what a man looks like.
Damn.
That's number one.
Good
and
answer.
two, a lot of men ain't being men. That's another one. So we can talk about all of that different because a woman naturally will submit.
Hey, you know what though, Cal?
She naturally
a
will
woman
submit.
will not what we've been subject to.
Exactly.
Not a female.
So that's a
woman
completely different topic that you're talking about.
But Cal,
because I've seen women.
She's like, let me
I don't
return back
understand
to
this
my
intelligence that Jay-Z has.
Hey, Cal, I'll tell you like this. You seen the color purple? Beater. Anyway,
but look, us being who we are, and having to endure that kind of punishment. That's enough. We ain't got to raise our hand. That's enough.
What punishment are you talking about?
Hey man, same man. Hey,
we ain't got to raise our hand.
All right, you
we gonna talk about it. We gonna change this.
Hey, Cal, we about to
because Calvin really upset about. He get mad that women want to buy purses, and he get mad that we want to go shopping. And we need to really have this conversation.
It's deeper than that. It's what the purses represent. That's what you looking past. It's what they represent.
I felt attacked personally from you, Cal.
Wearing something
you know what you should be. You know why? Because it's 10:30. Hey, Cal, thank you for calling. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind show.
Okay, it's time for her to smack somebody.
She do got her New York hat on today, so she's got a whole nother energy.
Red my favorite color too.
It's my favorite color.
Appreciate you wearing that.
Yes, thank you.
See, it's a
deep color.
Appreciation.
Yeah, listen to
but y'all talking great.
The gift of compliments.
Anyway, we be right back.
Grateful. I said nothing.
I give them to her every day.
Thank you.
That's so beautiful.
And I always say thank you.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to give me nothing.
Cal, hang up the goddamn phone. We're talking about
it's over with.
Jealous of me.
Listen,
Must be so jealous of me.
Shit.
Because he don't get compliments. Nobody calls and want to talk to him.
You know what? We gonna give him.
We gonna give you some compliments.
All right.
Miles,
right after
your
the break.
head is
shaped.
Miles,
you have a nice shaped head.
Miles, you're so great.
Thank you, D.
Miles, you have a nice
for
mind. And you've been working out sometimes. Yeah. You've been eating healthy.
Yes.
Anyway, so y'all, we our special guests is in the building. We'll be right back. When we get right back, we'll talk more about what these got going on. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on podcasting. Don't forget to go to YouTube. Hit subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell your enemy. I don't give a damn as long as we get them damn. We got to get up to 1,000 subscribers real quick, and we trying to do it on our guests back. So hopefully he can bring us up. But hey man, we'll be right back. Peace.
Stupid.
Get ready for a night of lyrics and laughter. April 19th in Music Hall with Grammy Award winner Chrisette Michelle. Also, the smooth sounds of Kindred, the Family Soul. And on the same show, get your laugh on with comedian Bruce Bruce.
Man, I went to church with my aunt. Preacher didn't get up to 12:30. We didn't leave out of Friday evening by 4 o'clock.
And your celebrity host, Omar Goody. Tickets on sale now. Available at Ticketmaster and the Music Hall box office.
So I'm gonna be like Queen Latifah and these bitches set it off. I ain't risking my life for no $2,000. We got $1 million in the hood. Somebody gonna fuck around and rob that motherfucker. We see a bitch, let's smack a bitch.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
All men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show.
We're gonna bring Mark in when he come back here to go pee-pee.
Oh my, see, that's why you don't tell Miles nothing.
I said that on here.
It's the YouTube under Rising Ground Morning Show.
Yeah.
All one word.
This is why I don't tell Miles anything, because if you ever have to do anything, Miles is the type of person that's gonna tell all your business.
I will. If it's on air and you say it, yes.
I feel like
Brittany,
shut up. Like it's old.
Because the eyebrow, when you had the eyebrow, anyway.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
That's why I wear glasses. My eyebrows messed up. I'm gonna put on some glasses.
Shout out to ladies too. Don't have their lashes together. Come in looking like a bald faced lie. I understand that sometimes because
I just feel like people need to make you sign an NDA.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't going to. I don't like basketball. I don't like the basketball
because Miles is one of those people. Like I'm with Beyonce. If you want to party with the queen, you're gonna have to sign a non-disclosure.
Oh. Whatever.
You know what?
You don't tell people.
So Beyonce is everybody's type. I don't blame her.
Brittany, I agree with you. That's why I'm trying to make sure people are covered under legal shield when they deal with me. I need you. I can't even talk to you unless you got a lawyer on deck.
I'm done with you, but that was a perfect segue. I like how you did it.
Speaking of legal shield, how did you get legal shield?
I'm about to be honest though. I'm about to get a non-disclosure.
Sign up with me. I get you together. I have a link that you go directly through that'll break down everything as far as how much it pays and the benefits.
And if you got a business, legal shield it should be the way to go because
absolutely
it saves you some money on lawyer fees and all that. Because I went to go get a lawyer to sue somebody. They're like, I need $1,800 just to sit down with you. Then I need another $5,500 for. Mm-hmm. I'm like,
the retainer fee is expensive. But you know what? The greatest part about having Legal Shield is they walk you through the entire process.
That's dope.
Non-stop. Through a lawyer in any field of service that you are in. Okay. So for your business and anything, you are able to have consistent consultations with lawyers that are legally.
Yeah, for a small monthly fee.
For a small monthly fee.
What's the fee?
$50. It's
so
like $49.99 for a business. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but it's different plans. You can pay a little more, and it comes with trademark, copyrights. So it just depends on the level. But yeah.
And with legal shield, I'm not gonna lie. What people don't realize that's only the price you'll sit down to eat at a business meeting. Mm-hmm. But you'll pay for a business meeting for one day.
For $50?
Yeah. Or
well, personally, 70, 80. You know, when I'm going to a business meeting, they paying.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
I was invited.
And that's something to add to your expenses.
Oh,
that, you know,
I'm going to write it off on my taxes.
Mm.
Yeah, well,
that's what she was saying.
Yeah.
I don't think you was getting the grooving that she was putting down, but you picked it up.
Definitely writing off on my taxes.
Okay.
But at the end of the day.
At the end of the day going in.
Well, Miles, you talk about me.
Look, thank you.
So that's why we got to have gratitude.
Okay.
You gotta have gratitude.
Yeah.
Because if you have gratitude, you'll be able to see the best things in life. It don't not only take time, but once you're grateful for it, you're gonna be able to utilize it in a positive way.
So I read a book.
That's why your shirt say what it say.
Blessed.
Okay.
Blessed.
We're blessed in the city.
You better know
We're blessed in the field.
Hey.
We're blessed when we come and when we go. We travel down every struggle.
Hey.
Okay. See the devil is defeated.
Okay.
We're blessed. Hey. I'm
blessed.
Y'all sound like blessed.
That's how it be sounding.
To the New Bethel Church.
No.
How many Bethels are there?
No, really, it's a book. It's called Attitude is Everything. Mm-hmm. And it basically talks about just being grateful and how you look at things in your perspective.
So evidently you ain't finished it.
Bless.
Hey y'all, as soon as he returned, he had to get his jet is clearing up. Mark Hunter is coming in. His jet is cleared.
Look at my skin looking good on y'all cameras. Ooh,
I know we know what you did this morning. Anyway, so
she did her makeup.
You see, I have a new pair of glasses. I can see again, y'all.
Okay.
Thank you, Jesus.
Were those the ones we were waiting on?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
What those called? The Pearly Pearls?
You know what? I don't know.
Okay, she's like, let me bring out the vibe.
She's like, I don't know. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got the one and only Mr. Mark Hunter is in the building with us. Mark, say hello to your fans.
Hello. How y'all doing? What up, though?
Okay. So anyway, Mark, you got an event coming up with this weekend, right?
Yes, Saturday.
Saturday. We got 2 shows, 4 to 8.
Yep.
Okay. And where it's gonna be at?
Northwest Activity
Center. It's called
What's a Man to Do? Same place I started many years ago with you and Melissa.
Okay, that's what's up. What's a Man to Do?
Well, the first one was.
Yeah, Oscar look old as hell, but he is.
That's Oscar in the middle of the show is. Oh, he got a little gray going on there.
Yeah, you see his dirty fingernails. Listen, so,
I can't even.
I've been seeing this everywhere.
Yeah. He's a
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
That's the point.
He's still his own street team. He says.
Yes. I'll share it.
Better be.
Anyway, Mark, what made you write this play?
I'm in a bunch of different men's groups, and we was just sitting around, me and a couple of guys just talking one day, and they was all dealing with different situations, man. And I was like, man, damn, that's tough. What's a man to do?
Oh,
and
shit.
I just just came up with the concept from there.
Yeah, man needs to start eating fruit. That way his wife could feel the enjoyment. At least get the good vibration. So when you look at what is Oscar playing? What's his character?
Oscar plays all this stuff takes place at a bed and breakfast. And,
damn.
And his name is Papa Do That. That's the character he plays.
Yeah, that's what he said. And, I ain't believe him. But go ahead.
It's true. It's true. But that's the character he plays. He's the guy. Everybody's meeting at his place for this weekend. They all mysteriously got gift certificates to meet at this place for the weekend.
Oh, okay.
And then when they get there, all these crazy things start to happen. He got a story of his own. That's revealed in there as well.
I heard it's like 4 or 5 stories in the one.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah. It's like 4 different things.
Sounds like life.
Yeah, really sounds like life. Scoot over here a little bit, Darnita. We can see you and can't change the camera. There you go. We good. All right. Darnita's here doing behind the scenes footage for us.
BTS.
She's one of the people I called upon, and she answered the phone. It's for everybody who didn't answer the phone. The hell with y'all. She's like, they're like, my house calling. You know you want some. Anyway, so
it's usually true.
Shut the hell up. How much are the tickets?
The matinee show 25, evening 35.
Okay, that's the good.
It's reasonably priced, man. This is something it's worthy to be at the Fox or the Music Hall or somewhere. And I'm not just saying that. I've been doing this for a long time. And the people who've seen it, they like, man, this should be somewhere else. But it is what it is.
That's what's up. I'm glad to see people back doing stage plays.
It's tough, bro. It's tough, not dog.
You see how you look like it's
Why is it so tough?
It's because don't nobody want to put the work in. They want to show up on these movie sets with a lot of these people don't use scripts. They just show up and they can cut it up and make it look like they know what they're doing. With theater, once them curtains open, you on your own. You can't fake that.
Right.
And a lot of people don't want to dedicate the weeks and weeks of rehearsal.
Yeah.
Some people don't even rehearse for movies.
Well, that's the point of film, and I think that's what people don't understand. There's a difference, even the level of acting.
Yeah.
And most actors, great actors, are in theater.
You talking about great actors like yourself?
No, not me. Well, I am one, but no, because theater is challenging, and that is a different form of acting. It's not just because with film everything is in the face. Yeah. But on theater, everything is your body, it's your voice, it's movement, and people don't
know how to act. Underneath all that, and some people like recently I just heard. They feel like it's a step backwards to be doing the movies now and go back to doing plays.
Somebody, they stupid.
That's interesting that they
Meanwhile,
say that.
Denzel on Broadway right now.
And I was going to say, it's interesting that they say that because the celebrities are going back to theater because they think film is headed in another direction.
Doing theater is a free acting class. You're going to learn things
I think
you're not going to learn on the movie.
Because I think film doesn't allow you to really get into character and really create and tell this character's life. And I think with film, it makes you a little bit of a lazy actor.
Yeah, it does.
Than it does.
I mean, Denzel said it for himself. He said he felt out of pocket after not being on stage for a long time.
Well, yeah, because you do something, cut. I just got into I was there. Why did you cut me?
Right.
Then they don't look you. You have scene partners that don't know how to look at you.
Morgan Freeman said it's the best.
They don't got no chemistry because they haven't been around each other.
But they don't know how to build chemistry.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman had said it too, like being on stage is something different.
Morgan Freeman, never mind.
Well, he old as hell.
He been on stage all his life.
Yes.
He was the stage. Shout out to
no disrespect to him. I love Morgan Freeman. I'm just joking.
What's up, boy who played Darth Vader? James Earl Jones.
Mufasa.
Hakeem, my son.
The real original Mufasa, not Aaron Pierre.
So when he said the stage play, he was talking about Fences, and I loved him in Fences. He really did that damn thing in Fences.
So he did the original Fences, and then Denzel did. I have to see Earl.
You can look online. It's on YouTube. It's a comparison of the two.
Yeah, I had to watch that then because James.
Oh, but Denzel was right.
But Denzel did his part too.
Oh my god! But like he said, on YouTube they got comparisons of the clip with James Earl Jones and then Denzel.
Two different styles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
But the message message was there. It really was. Mark, with this play, what do you expect for people to walk away with when they watch the play?
The bottom line of it is all about forgiveness.
Oh, wow.
That's always been my thing. You know, you want people, it's fun, it's cool to laugh and joke and have a good time, but at the end of the day, you want people to walk out of the theater better than they came and leave with a message. And this is about bringing families together and forgiveness.
Okay.
So is that what the man is to do?
Yeah, it reveals what a man should do when he's put in these different situations.
That's dope. I would say, Mark, I seen one of your most recent posts on Facebook.
Yeah, what was it?
About the film industry.
Yeah, it's true. It is. It's a
what was
a lot
the
of
post?
piss in the pool. It's a lot of piss in the pool.
Yeah, I need to know.
It's just weird now. You know, actors are offended. You ask them to come rehearsal, they're offended by asking to read for a part. It's so much entitlement. You know, everybody's posting all day. I'm on set, but I don't see nobody in acting classes.
Yeah.
You know,
I think a lot of it has to do. Acting classes?
Excuse me.
Do you host any acting
No,
classes?
I haven't, but I'm going to.
I think a lot of it has to do with people's credibility and people having a standard. And I don't think a lot of people here have a standard for themselves.
They don't. That's true.
And it's hard to respect if you don't have a standard.
Yeah.
And there's nothing here that anyone has a standard to do when you can just become anything because you say you can.
Right.
So that I think that's one of the issues, and that's the whole thing here. It's you go to other cities. This is how we do it. This is what it is. It's this. There's a standard, and you have to respect that standard. And if you are the producer or whoever you are, and you don't respect the same standard, how do you expect other people to do it?
Exactly.
So that's why I think it's so much of an issue here as well, because nobody has a standard. No one has set the standard, and no one is abiding by a standard.
And I have a standard, and I stand on mine. Like I'm not. Like the thing with me, I say this all the time to people: mediocrity has become so acceptable. Nobody's striving to do better.
But that's the world now.
Yeah, that's
because that's in music.
Yeah, but I'm speaking in terms of this industry. Everybody wants a pat on the back, but nobody wants to slap in the face. If you tell somebody,
that's a good one.
If you tell somebody that they didn't, everybody doing these movies,
slap me in my face though.
Oh, that was the best I ever seen. That's the best I ever seen. But nobody's being honest, and how we gonna get better with nobody being honest with us? Everybody telling you it's the best you ever seen, but then they tell other people, it was terrible. It was terrible. But so it's just weird now. It's just a terrible space.
So
that's people.
Yeah, it is.
So
and that's why I told you I'm at the stage where I just confront people. Let's just talk about it. It doesn't have confrontation is confronting. That's the part of the word.
Everybody can't handle that.
But that's because people need to grow up.
Yeah,
especially in our community.
Very mature.
People need to grow up.
Yeah.
So, Mark, I would say this: can you say that a lot of us, majority of fuck it, all of us have some form of accountability of pissing in this pool?
Yeah, I would say everybody.
I haven't used the restroom. I don't even go to the pool.
No, what I'm saying
I'm a jacuzzi girl anyway.
Okay, I don't even go to the pool.
When I'm saying the contribution, see, we think we did contributions, right?
I didn't do nothing.
And really, we didn't. We have put more destruction inside of this industry than we did help, right? And
I wonder why.
I agree.
I'm gonna tell you, because we greedy. Majority of people is greedy, and they think going a quick way out is the right way because it's the quickest way to get some money instead of getting what
it's
you
a money grab now. It's definitely a money grab.
I'm glad you said it, Mark.
It is. I mean, I talk to people. All the people. I can't tell you how many people call me. Help me make a Tubi movie. I'm like, why? But that's where the money at. It's not about that. It's so many.
Is it still any money?
That's the thing. It's been so saturated, and it's so many people who I've watched put their gift down pursuing somebody else's. Everybody not a filmmaker. That's not everybody's space.
Well, I don't think everyone. Money. This is the thing, and I said it.
Here's the thing.
Everybody wants to play every role. And we got a whole bunch of chiefs and not enough Indians around here. If this is your area of expertise,
stick to it.
Stay in your area of expertise.
One of them gonna get away.
I can't. For the life of me, it frustrates me because it's like if you are a writer, write. If you are the director, direct. If you are the stylist, style. If you are the makeup artist, be the makeup artist. Be the hairstylist. Because everybody department means something.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's to the point. It's so strict because it's so down to the point where it's your outfit that the character wears.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Be a set designer.
Yeah.
Create, bring people in, study color, study this part of the scene. Why do they do this? Cut people head off.
Yeah. When
Everybody's face shouldn't look the same. Everybody shouldn't be beautiful. Everybody shouldn't have a bust down. Everybody butt not big. Find different, the world. Go watch movies. And I want to feel something. I don't want to be angry. Everybody yelling and cussing and screaming. I'm just being me. You ain't supposed to be you.
It's like this is
Now, can I say this on a different end? From my perspective, I think that what actually helps people too when they're trying to get in industries like yours, like even for myself, I'm like, you know what? I just want to go to some people that write and pitch to them that I would like to play the business role. If you have an opportunity for the business role, so kind of like leaning in what you already do in a different avenue, right? Because then you're not putting on someone else's clothes, or you're not trying to project something that you really can't relate to. I think that somewhat comes with people taking the time to be, if you want to do Tubi, if you want to do movie scripting, in whatever field you already do, because that's what's happening. People are going into, like you said, they don't even take acting classes, but everybody want to be featured in a Tubi movie. But I swear they was a hairstylist last week. I swear they did makeup last week. I don't think that also it's nothing wrong with being a part of something, but take the great things that you do in that room instead of trying to, add more to your, manage your own area expertise on that stage. So if you have any roles coming up that you need a businesswoman, I am she. My name is Darnita Davis. I'm the owner of Trapino.
Don't limit yourself.
But I ain't limited. Oh no, never
I'm
limited.
saying the business role, because if people come to me, well, it's not a lead role, I don't want it. If I can't do this, some people want to be typecast. No small roles, only small actors.
But the thing for me is, I don't get offended because I know I cross over on camera very young, and that's fine. So I know I can't play certain roles because of for age purposes.
But people are offended by that.
That makes sense. I'm not. It totally makes. It's that makes sense. And then when I see myself on camera, I'm like, I probably couldn't have played that role because I look like I'm about 14. So I understand. I'm not offended by that. You know what I'm saying? And some people can't. Sometimes you just physically just might not have the look.
Right.
And some people that do stick in there I'm that angry dad, or how you have some actors that be like, I'm the mad white cop. There's some people want to play that. Yeah, they be that. So,
listen, it's a business first, and I think people need to understand that it's a business first.
Structure, right?
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
And the industry is more than 5 to 7 years old. We are adolescents in this game called movies.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead.
Who's the casting director?
Go ahead.
Who is a casting director?
You said who's one here?
Who is a casting director?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody.
Who is an actual casting director?
Nobody.
Do you know Raven Drummer?
No.
Y'all don't know Raven Drummer?
I've dealt with some casting directors before.
But I'm saying, do you know Raven Drummer is a casting director. She cast for Tyler Perry.
Right. Okay.
She's an actual Robin Reed casting director.
Right.
Twinkie casting directors. Right. These are specific. Janet Pound here is a casting director.
Yeah, true fact.
You understand what I'm saying? Nobody has a casting director. She specifically is in casting.
That's it.
Nobody even has. Who's a casting director here?
I had one on my last movie. I had one.
And they cast for other films.
Yeah.
They only do casting.
Yeah, she does.
What's her name?
But she casts for several different things.
What's her name?
Nancy.
Nancy Wilson. She older, but that's
she cast my whole thing. She cast we brought.
That's great. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to tap into that realm. I think I'm definitely want to go that route.
I definitely want to go on the route
of casting. Yeah. Just casting.
So people know what casting really means.
And what casting looks like, because I don't want to be with a parent that don't look like I could be their child.
Yeah.
Right.
People don't really care. It's about popularity now. They think you can get some clicks on a movie. That's what it's about.
And that's where we're losing.
And you want to get naked, and they betting on I'm gonna get her to show her breast first. I'll give her extra $500. It be some weird stuff going on.
I'll tell you this right now.
That's different.
Yeah.
I don't see this arm.
Yeah. But that's what it's all about. It's about that.
You don't see this arm.
That's about it.
It's a lot of great actors and actresses being overlooked because they have a standard, like you spoke about earlier.
Well, I'm one of them, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Shout out to people who got standards. Mark, I want to ask you about your play. It's going down this Saturday.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
Northwest Activity Center.
Yeah.
2 shows, 4 to 8. The first show is $25.
Yes, sir.
Second show is $35.
Yeah, correct.
Y'all go. How many people you got on your cast?
10.
That's a great number.
And that is a good number. So when you got 80 people in the film, Jesus, the
and
main
Oscar's acting a complete fool in this thing.
Yeah.
Man, he brings it's amazing. It's got a lot of great actors.
Can I ask you a question? When you're doing film, how many main characters do you have
in the film?
Yeah, if you were to do a film,
he does a film.
I know, but I'm saying, how many main characters do you really have, like in the film?
Probably 2.
Well, goddamn it, Mark, you almost passed the test.
Because everybody has like
20.
There's
you can't have all. No, everybody.
If
can
you
be the
watch
main
film, there's really only like 3 or 4 people that are the main people, right? The main people. People don't even really know what a lead is.
I try to stick to a storyline, so I don't bring all that other stuff.
That's you shouldn't have 15,000 people.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you who's really good at casting. Melissa Talbot was great at casting.
Melissa was good at casting because she saw deeper than and that's what casting is.
Yeah. She's seen stuff in people they didn't even see in themselves.
Oh,
I work with them, so I know.
When you come in the casting room, you're not even looking at them as a, you know what I'm saying? Right. You're looking at where they can go, what I can do with them, how can I? Okay, cool. Even when they speak, like I told you, I was in the casting room. I said, "Hey, have them do this role." Mm-hmm. Why? I'm like, they're gonna be better in this role because they don't listen already. And that's the character.
I'm not gonna say the producer or director name of this
please
movie,
don't.
But no, I'm not.
I said, please don't.
Okay.
Because I don't want you causing no trouble.
Because I cause trouble because this is my homegirl. But she has a movie. The father looks nothing like that could be his son.
Oh, okay. Right? I don't know who you're talking about.
You do. I'll tell you off air. And when I seen it, that's the only thing that threw me off.
It throws you off.
And I'm like, wait a minute, that's his coach? You
gotta
know
be believable. It's gotta have some believability.
He dark skinned 6'7", and he light skinned 5'8", and I'm like, it don't even make sense.
So when I worked with Dolores Flynn, they were matching me with certain people and you know, taking pictures. Okay, y'all look like y'all could be like, that's how they were doing things. And we had to do chemistry with I'm like, okay, like it was a real process that I had to go through.
It's a test. Dr. Sabrina,
and they still do that in Hollywood.
Dr. Sabrina have a color test, right? Colors, and it tell you what type of person, an assessment test. Then I think anybody who do producing or direct any kind of business you should have these people take this particular test so you could know what type of person you're working with. Well, I mean, no, it's not doing too much.
I think if you got your main people,
No, that's what I'm talking about for your main people. I ain't talking about everybody who come on like extras. But
don't be disrespectful. I started as an extra.
Shout out to extras. I know I seen the video.
I started
as
an extra, baby.
I was like, wait a minute.
Hey man, that was almost 16 years ago. That's crazy.
It was not 16 years ago.
The video
it's
said
like 12.
No,
well,
the video said 15.
We'll see.
The video said 15.
The video could have been published on YouTube a little
15
bit
years ago. It couldn't be no done before she did it.
I don't know.
That's a difficult word.
I just know I was young when I seen it, and I'm still young when I seen it.
She looked the exact same.
Didn't look the exact same. Black Don't Crack. Speaking of Black Don't Crack, y'all go watch that on YouTube.
What is a man to do, Mark? When you look at, first of all, Oscar is an incredible actor.
Absolutely,
Oscar is a fool.
He played.
He cuts up.
I've worked with him before.
He's in my first YouTube TV show. And he did a good job. It's complicated. That was the name of my show. So he did a good job in it. Do you see What's a Man to Do to be a movie?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, it's a series based around. I already started writing it already. It's called Papa's Blues. Okay. Because he plays a blues singer in this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's called Papa's Blues. It's already a series.
You gonna give him some lotion because he needs
probably a little bit.
He needed some lotion when he was up here.
You know, you're hard working man. That construction stuff. Like you know, Oscar be getting that work, that construction work.
Yeah.
Don't do Oscar like that.
Oscar do a lot of pools and stuff.
Yeah, he do pools.
He clean pools and stuff.
You're not gonna do him like that.
No, the hell with Oscar, okay? And the only reason why Oscar is somebody right now because Mark is here right now. but so where can the people get the tickets at?
They got them at God's World, one Eventbrite, and you can get them at the Northwest Activity Center as well.
Oh, you doing good. You got 3 box offices. That's what's up. Go to Eventbrite.com, y'all, and search for what is a man to do or Mark Hunter, and it will pop up. Buy y'all tickets to the matinee or to the evening show. $25 for the 4 o'clock, $35 for the 8 o'clock. Northwest Activity Center in the Paul Robeson Theater. I promise you won't be disappointed. Absolutely. Mark is a good writer, but we definitely gonna, Mark, I want to invite you back to the open table, the round table we're gonna have about film. Okay. Where we're gonna tell the truth.
I won't be there.
Oh yeah, I'm all for that.
I won't be there.
I know. You won't. What's your actress? I understand.
I'm an actress and I don't have time for that.
Right. Her opinion.
It's part of your industry.
Yeah, but people get emotional and get in their feelings.
They showing their female traits.
No, really, they do.
Yeah. They do.
You know, they get emotional, and I mean, artists are emotional, but at the same time, is it the truth?
It's the truth.
Because people say stuff to me all the time. I have to. Okay.
I tell people all the time when
I gotta take it.
When it comes down to the film industry, what we have to do is really understand that this, like in basketball, right? You have semi-pros, you have pros, and you have professional. You got the G League, you got the NBA.
Yeah, it's the same.
We have to understand we still at a particular semi-pro level. Okay.
No.
God damn. She like no.
Because how many acting coaches here?
I mean, I said semi.
That's why I didn't say semi. No, we not semi.
Damn, we in high school.
No, really. How many legit certified acting coaches are in Michigan right now?
One.
You say one. I was
Brian. What's his name?
Brian Taylor.
Brian Taylor.
But Hugh Grant.
Okay, I ain't know.
Of course, that's because they other folks.
Right.
Y'all don't go to the other folks.
Brittany, you can add to your you can add to your industry. Take a moment here and start highlighting and showing some of the people that can help with
that. I plan on doing is getting into casting.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing that I'm planning on doing. I don't even know if I want to act anymore.
No, I've
heard it so much.
Bring
so
people
many
around that cast.
Whoa.
Because it ain't just here. It's outside of here. Have you been seeing some of the films from us?
Yeah.
It's what is this? Like,
it's bad.
What is this? They have changed the way we even look as women.
And I hate that because we have a platform to do so many great things.
What
we're
I'm
not doing
saying
it.
is, what I'm saying is, even the way the woman looks nowadays has changed. The look of a black woman is baby. It's looking real different.
Yeah.
We ain't looking like natural women, and that's my problem.
She telling the truth.
So I'm not just talking about.
Let her cook.
I'm not just talking about our industry. I'm talking about how the world is seeing us as black women,
especially in America, black women
and our black men.
There you go.
Like baby, I know.
Black men starting to get their eyebrows arched. You know something's wrong.
But I'm just saying, look, if you start looking, just start looking at these. Just look at the films, not just here. Go outside of here and look how they look. We look. Everybody gotta be perfect. Everybody got to look. That's not even reality.
When the most famous people was the most non-perfect people.
Yes, absolutely.
Denzel bottom row, his teeth look like chiclets.
No, Denzel was looking good back in his day.
No, but his bottom row was not.
I never looked at his teeth.
Exactly, because he could act so
good.
The
man could act.
Forrest Whitaker.
Like Forrest Whitaker. I'll just say
Forrest Whitaker.
Old boy to play Omar in the Wire.
What?
Old boy play Omar in the Wire.
Like, I'm just saying, like, if you go back to the 90s.
Morgan Freeman, all the great ones.
Go back to the 90s when they were making films. Like for us, they were professional men and women, and you know what I'm saying. They had natural looking people. They had story.
I love Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs is kind of dope for his acting. He really
I love Tay Diggs.
Shout out to Morris Chestnut. But even when they did the brothers, right? The brothers, they were all professional men, but it wasn't so over the like now.
No drug dealers.
Yeah, but now when we do professional men and women, we are always over the top. Going to court, or nobody dresses regular.
Right.
Nobody looks like, oh, let me go pick the kids up today. I'm in sweatpants and
I did just leave and dropping the kids off, and I just got out of a food pantry line.
But what I'm saying
I was in the line doing my makeup.
Nobody wears sweatpants.
You can put it in the trunk.
Nobody looks like a normal person. Everybody's always dressed up.
I like Jamie Foxx in movies.
Like, watch a movie.
That's not reality.
That is watch a movie, but it's us though. I'm talking about with black people. That's how it is. Every black girl that's a lawyer is over the top dressed. Like, my God. Does she ever go home and just be in the cooking, drinking?
When you are in like certain industries like that, you got to understand too. You able to your money flowing way different.
But a lot of people are not in those industries. So they're writing from a stereotype. They're not in those industries.
Or a different perspective of something that they, just because they're not in the industry, don't mean other people. Because I come across some professional women that I ain't never seen them without like a lash missing. You know, like it's crazy.
But in every scene.
Not in every scene.
I mean, every scene.
They shot it in the same day. You gotta remember. It was just cut 5 minutes ago.
But what I'm
saying, the same lipstick on.
What I'm saying is the process is so deep that it's bigger than that. Yeah. And the reason, my thing is, why is the character wearing that outfit?
Because
nobody does that.
Sometimes it don't match.
It doesn't match. That's my point.
No, you have writers and then you have creative writers.
Mm-hmm. And they should work
both.
together.
I happen to be both, and I'm not saying it from an arrogant standpoint because
nobody said that.
because
that makes sense.
Because I can write from my imagination. A lot of people writing from their experience, and that's why we see all the drug stories. They're writing stuff they see every day.
And I get that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just overdone. One of my friends I went to film school with, he lives in L.A. He called me up. He said, "Man, what the world don't need is another Detroit drug story."
Ooh. I'm so tired of it.
So here's my thing, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because the people do live those lives. Mm-hmm. So I do think there's a space and a place for it.
Yeah.
But let's show some other things.
Absolutely.
And that's why Black Panther was so incredible.
Right.
Because Ryan Coogler took us and put us in a world.
Yeah.
And we entered into that was a world.
Yeah, the Black Panther.
He took us to something totally different. It was like, whoa, wait a minute. People they weren't even thinking to that level.
Because he used his imagination. That's what I'm waiting on.
It come out Friday. I can't. I'm going.
Yeah.
I ain't going to work. It's Good Friday anyway. I ain't going to work. Like, I'm going to go see that movie.
I told people I do
think that the writer as well as the creative writer needs to work together.
Yes, they do.
They have to work together, and I do think writers' rooms should be created and things like that, and people can work together and do things.
But I think the most people, the sad part about it is that writers in the whole film production thing is probably the most emotional person involved in that.
People take offense. People take such great because nobody think they got an ugly baby. You can't.
But as an artist, we are all emotional.
Yeah.
We don't want nobody to talk about our stuff, but. That's the part where it's like, okay, are they right?
You got to get some thick skin if you're going to do this business.
Are they right?
I've had to hear some things from some people, you know what I'm saying, but it may be better. It's just like eating a steak. You eat the meat, spit out the fat. I take what I need, the rest I throw away.
I heard people, hey, you too skinny, your head big, your eyes are big, you got a little mustache right there. You're not, I do, and I shave it. But not shave it, I take it off. But what I'm saying, like, I've had people say some mean stuff to me, and it hurt.
Was it mean?
To me, I mean, it was mean because it was like, well, dang, what? Right. But then it's like, okay, who am I at the end of the day? What do I have to offer? I've had an acting coach say some stuff. Shut up! I don't want to hear what you have to say.
It's like
shut up!
Got the little cute
but I had a acting coach tell me like, yo, you're not really being vulnerable. Like, you're not letting people in. You're not doing this. It's like, okay, well, I have to go work on that.
Yeah. Right.
Came to my face and said, you suck.
Damn.
God damn.
In the room,
but it may be better.
In the room of acting and producing, is there even room for suggestions from the actors? Can they actually say, "Hey, I would this role may be a little too over the top. Can I change my clothes?"
The worst thing a director or producer can do is be in a room full of creative people and not allow them to be creative.
Yeah. But
I always take feedback from my. They might see things I don't see. But I tell them that all the time.
I'll be honest with you. If you chose that actor for what you believe to be the person that you wrote, you know what I mean? It got to be a form of compromise, but at the same time, you're an actor. Act. Mm-hmm. But you have to trust your director.
I was talking about within, like, because she was talking about how over the top.
No, but I get
certain roles can be.
But
so
that's
I'm
when
talking
you
about
trust. But that's when you trust the director.
So can I ask you, because you're a director, do you believe you are to tell an actor how to act?
What do you mean by that?
Because there are some directors that's telling people how to act instead of directing.
No, you should have that together before you get here.
But what I'm saying is, I think people don't understand the difference between direction.
No, they don't.
And act. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a director cannot, like, I feel like a director cannot tell me how I should move my body, or the only thing you should do is, hey, you got to figure out how to get here. Whatever you need to do, I just need you to get here. Like, that's a direction.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me how to do it your way.
I mean, I'll talk if they're not giving enough emotion. You know, I always tell them, let the line dictate your action.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Now that is a direction. Or you can ask a question. Okay, what are you feeling in this moment? I need to feel what you feeling in this moment. But that's a direction though, right?
But you should handle that stuff ahead of time. Like, go do some character analysis. I sit on my actors and we have a conversation.
True, but
I tell
even
them what I want, and they tell give me their perception of the character.
So that's okay. But let's say we do a film,
okay,
right? And you did a few little rehearsals, but not too many. Now we're on set.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time go film. Like, they didn't work or did what they did, and it's still not giving what it's because the camera's picking up different things. You know, the camera not about to lie.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, the camera not feeling that. Do you know some
the camera got feelings?
No, the camera is your worst and best enemy.
Yeah.
Because if it's fake, the camera gonna pick it up. If it's real, the camera gonna pick it up. So it's your best and worst enemy. You better become friends with it. So what I'm saying is, I've seen directors like, no, do it like this. And that's like, wait a minute, hold on. That's not
do
what
feels natural to you in that moment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because that's how it's gonna come off authentic.
But that's direction. Yeah. That is direction.
Yeah. So as a director, we just go back to casting. If you cast the right people, 90% of your job as a director is already done.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Because it's a lot of people. You shouldn't cry like that.
No,
tell me how to cry.
Everybody think emotion is always crying. It's a million different emotions.
Man, everything is here, right? Up in here, what they thinking. I could change my face and they be like, dang, what's she looking like that? Shut up.
If you get a chance to go watch Drink Champs.
Oh, I thought you was about to say something disrespectful.
I watched some of that.
Will Smith, he was saying how he got to get in the character. He started talking and like, okay, damn, my bad. He's like, oh no, I mean, he just changed the whole feel of the room like that.
You should.
But my question to you is, Brittany, do you think there needs to be, because sometimes a director and an actor have differences, but they have differences in the very beginning, and neither one of them say nothing. They just want to see what they can just get the film over with. Do you think?
See, I haven't worked with people like that. But what's your question?
You ain't finna taint my space. I'm gonna enjoy doing what I'm doing.
What's your question?
So, do you think it need to be an actor's liaison between the director and the actor, especially dealing with main characters, because you're trying to get the best product there is?
That's where the AD come in at. That's why you got an assistant director.
Okay.
Question.
Gotcha. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what the assistant director is for.
For the play, can you tell us what is one of the aspects of something that you guys are really shining light of awareness in the play?
Prostate cancer. No, I'm just go ahead.
What was something about awareness?
Just a social, anything that you guys are working through on the play that's really giving light to some of the issues that we may have in the community.
Yeah. Well, for instance, one of the characters, his wife is an alcoholic.
Oh, okay.
She's been trying to communicate something to him, but he's just has this hard exterior because he's a military man, so he's not hearing her cry, and she's leaning on the bottle for that resolve. So once they can get to the matter at hand, they begin to solve that issue.
Okay.
And he has a better understanding of what his wife has been going through.
No.
That's
not like a real issue.
She been holding on to a secret for a long time.
That happens with a lot of people in military communication.
Absolutely.
To people who it's kind of hard to reach.
So you really had to do some deep dive with that then.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
Some people, going back to film, don't go
and
that
the
deep.
alcoholism on the end of a woman, I think that's also like a really good. Is she a wife and a mother?
Yeah, she's a wife, and the jury's still out on the mother part, but it's a lot of things. That
she ain't got no kids in this movie.
No, it's a lot of things she's done in her life that I don't really want to get a plot away too.
That's leading up to that, though, but still.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope. I like that.
But that's just one, but it's many. Even Papa Duda got a story. His story even is tied. Everybody's meeting in his place, but he didn't realize that he was involved in this whole thing.
Yeah.
So his character,
and then it comes together at the end.
Right. Absolutely.
Which makes sense.
What's this Saturday's date? April 19th?
The 19th. The 19th.
Okay, so we got two events we really going to be promoting. So if y'all can, go check out What Is a Man to Do? Mark Hunter's play. Northwoods Activity Center. Starting at 4 p.m. is the what you call it? Matinee. Yeah. And at 8 o'clock is the evening show. $25 for the matinee, $35 for the evening show. Y'all can get your tickets at Eventbrite, God's World. Also, you can just go Northwoods Activity Center and get Y'all tickets right there.
Absolutely.
$25, $35. Be there. Oscar Porter is the lead, right?
Yeah, he's the lead.
He's a dope individual, and he's gonna bring it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Mark, thank you for joining us
Thanks,
today,
appreciate
brother.
y'all for having me.
Hey, if we can, let's go to a video. I think whatever we got another one. Okay, we'll be right back. Y'all watching the Rise of Grind Morning Show right here on Podcasting.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
All men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair.
How are you feeling, Kimberly?
To be honest with you, I don't really know how I feel.
So I'm gonna be like Queen Latifah and these bitches set it off. I ain't risking my life for no $2,000. You got $1 million in the hood. Somebody gonna fuck around and rob that motherfucker. You see a bitch, then smack a bitch.
It's October 13th, 2023. And we are trapped in miles of underground tunnels at Tweed. And we are trapped in some sort of secret government base, a bunker. I'm not sure what this facility's main purpose is, but something catastrophic happened here. Some kind of being or creature escaped, killed everyone. I've lost my friends. And if you're watching this, we didn't make it out. One thing I do know, Tweed is not a myth.
Shout out to the Michigan filmmakers. I can't just say Detroit filmmakers.
It's just disappointing.
It's 11/17. Y'all already know what time it is.
Especially when you
This is my birthday.
Seeing things and you really watched this as a kid.
Nobody know what the hell you talking about right now, Brittany.
Me and her talking.
Okay, I know.
Me and her talking. She know what I'm talking about. I ain't thinking about you.
I'm talking about the people just watching.
I don't think about the people.
Okay.
I love y'all. Y'all know how I be. They know I get passionate when we talk about film.
Yeah, you really do.
Excuse me, that's my passion talking.
So, Mark, we're talking about the fine line between wanting more and being ungrateful. Do you feel like a lot of women and men are ungrateful in their relationships?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you about to go ahead.
It can be. I mean, it goes both ways. It can't just be, one sided.
Right.
Sometimes men and women, they'll take things for granted.
Mm-hmm.
In relationships. I mean, I've been guilty of that too myself, so that's why I can speak to that. But yeah.
Wow. Okay. I
don't think some of these men and women even know what a relationship look like. That's the one. Because they not even good friends.
Damn.
Just being honest.
Okay.
Because when I think of relationships, I think of friendships as well. Like those are relationships, and some people aren't good friends.
Okay, I got a question. Okay, so do you think that you in a relationship that it should be like just blasting it on social media all day, every day, just about different aspects of your relationship?
No, I think.
Or would you take offense if your mate didn't do that?
No, in fact, I don't want you to do that.
Okay.
I think that's the foolishness. Because Jay-Z said it the best. You got 99 people in your business. It's 99 people in your business. Like, everybody doesn't need to be in your business. And that's even certain, like, even down to family.
Yeah.
Right? Because at the end of the day, you got two people with two different ideas, two different backgrounds, two different experiences, trying to come together to make purpose work for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they not in this. They not in the house with us. They don't go to bed with you. They don't see you when your breath stink. Like they don't see these things. So I think the more people you keep out of your relationship, I think the better your foundation will be.
Yeah.
That's my personal. You're married, so you. Yeah. You don't have something else to say. No, but I'm saying, I mean, like hers is totally different too, right? Because she's your husband is next to you every day. You know what I'm saying? So you see he sees the most intimate parts of you.
Yeah, the most vulnerable.
You're vulnerable.
The person you choose is the person you got to be okay with burying your parents.
Yeah.
There's got to be the person that you okay with.
And a lot of people, the reason why the relationships are jacked up too is because so many people are being vulnerable to people who they don't need to be vulnerable to. Yeah. Everybody ain't supposed to come in onto that. Right. Yeah. That's down to friendships. Like, so
and I have a pretty good circle of friends that I will tell some shit going on in my relationship.
Yeah,
with no hesitation.
But you don't have a lot.
No,
you just have
absolutely
a few,
not.
And I think you should.
Yeah, you know who you can trust and who you can be vulnerable with, and who knows your personality that would tell you, nah, you doing too much.
You doing
too much. Sit down before because what happens is sometimes you can jeopardize something good, and you got to be able to have people to let you know.
To say, yo, you messing up.
Yeah,
you're wrong. Yeah, I agree.
Stay
with
accountable.
That.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm looking at the thing though. When we look at the things, like I told you about my friend buying this girl a car. It was a Mercedes-Benz 2024.
And how long they been together?
Wrong color, like 4 or 5 years.
They have kids?
No, wrong color.
They don't have any kids?
No.
And he buying Benzes?
I mean, he loved his girl. I mean, they met.
Shanny looking like, is he available? Shanny like, I'll take the Benz.
Shanny only want men with diabetes coming, and they got a little cholesterol in their system. Taking that little cholesterol.
Can I ask a question? Why did he buy red?
I mean, it was the last one. It was the last one on the
lot.
Yeah, it was the last one on the lot, and it was.
But he know that she don't like red.
He didn't really, how people say, you know how women say, I don't like red, right? But then all of a sudden they buy a red Coach purse. Oh my God! You know what I mean?
I would never buy a red Coach purse.
But that's not.
But I'm giving an example. Like he said, he wound up telling her, like, look, here, whatever's on this budget, go ahead, you do it. But that's it. You know what I mean?
How old is he?
I'm 53. He's 50.
Oh, never mind. He be my dad.
He up there.
Red is actually my favorite color.
That's what they wind up calling me anyway.
They do not.
Yes,
Police.
They probably call you Grandpa.
No, they call
Grandpapa.
They call me
Grandpapa. Where's Papa?
Papa.
Where's Papa? That's what they call you. Hey, where's Papa?
They call me Zuncle.
They don't call you nothing.
They call me Zuncle.
They call you Papa.
They call me
That's
Papa.
what I'm about to start calling.
Okay, Papa.
They call me Papa all they want to. When I dye this beard, you don't call me yes.
I'm gonna call you nothing because your beard don't even connect.
Shut your ass up. I like your attitude.
It don't even connect to nothing.
I'm
I'm looking
It's
like.
just there,
Look, I'm looking like.
That's why you should just do the goatee because your beard ain't bearding.
A beard is bearding.
It's not. It don't connect. It's not a beard.
I call this the Thanos. You remember Thanos?
Is that a beard?
Yeah, thank
I thought it was.
Thank you.
Where? I thought it was.
His hair on his face.
Thank
That's
you.
not enough.
No, it's not
Because
connected.
Britt wants it
I
from
want it connected.
here to-
That's
from
a
sideburns
no
to
hair.
chin.
But
It
Brittany,
don't need to connect.
It needs to connect to your ears or something.
He
Like,
wants
that's
to
a
stop his beard right here.
Brittany like the
But I would
Beijing
feel
King.
better if he ain't even got a fake beard going. Like, give me something. I need some hair.
You know what, Brittany? You being unfair.
You know exactly.
You're being
Okay, I got you.
I'm just playing with you.
Shout out to the Beast Things. Listen,
Hey,
I'm just.
Okay.
nobody sees him.
Okay.
You ain't gonna see him.
They're like,
Ain't nothing to see.
Brittany
Say,
like-
move along.
Brittany
Nothing
like-
to see here.
Brittany like, I could play a pretty stud. Anyway,
I would not play as
That actually would work out of her favor
It
because
would.
it's nothing. I ain't gonna say. I don't want to be disrespectful, but the studs with the bigger boobs is like let's wrap it up because it's like. And then they try to wear
I have these things. I
yeah,
because
because they try to wear sports bras and sports bras only smash you and push you up and it's not good.
I don't have a problem with none of
So
that.
do you think a stud
Yeah.
shouldn't even have? That's like.
I mean, because
It's a woman.
how you
It's
go
a woman.
exactly?
Women have breasts.
But the fact that you got big
Men
ones,
That we're women. They're just
men
covering
do.
them up.
Men do.
No,
but they don't
y'all
do
shouldn't.
them well. They don't cover them.
They ain't supposed to look like they don't have
Can we
breasts.
get off
They
the
supposed to be a
studs?
woman
That's
that
true.
like women.
I'm not playing any of that.
That's fine.
So-
I just can't take
Brittany,
one with big boobs.
We already understand you're not gonna put a stud with big breasts.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't at all.
You shouldn't.
Hey, yo, we about to get out of here. Thanks, Mark Hunter, for coming by. Thank you for Janita coming by. Thank you, Shani, on the one to two. She bring us to you. Don't forget to go to YouTube. Tell a friend and everybody. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page. That's the Rise and Grind Morning Show. All one word, all lowercase letters. If one more person called me and asked me how do you spell Rise and Grind,
Can you spell it for me? How do you spell it?
RISEANDGRINDMORNINGSHOW. All one word. All
I didn't get
lowercase
that. Can you
letters.
spell it again?
Yeah. RISE. Yeah, Devin, you so full of
Look,
shit.
run the tape.
Look, and look, rewind the tape, Devin. It's right there on the bottom.
Oh, like what Nas did with that song, Rewind.
Yeah.
Way to bring that back.
Now you just brought your high value little fake podcast boyfriend into this.
I love Jay-Z. That's my birthday sake. So y'all was speaking some
That's
gems
your
today.
birthday. What?
Sake.
We have
Okay, heavy on the K. Heavy on the K. Okay.
December 4th.
Like, hello.
We both Sagittarius. So
Terrence Goodwin said, "Good morning. The problem is life is stereotyped by others. Most people don't know what a happy relationship is because they
that.
have never seen it.
I've said that.
Social media allow people to dream and fantasize of what they think they want. Be happy.
Don't
Terrence.
worry.
That was a mic drop.
Be happy.
Be happy.
All right, then, Mark, don't forget, what is a man to do this Saturday, April 19th, 4 and 8 shows, $25, $35, matinee and the evening show.
know what song I wanna
Northwest
sing?
Activity Center. What you want to sing?
It be that Ray Charles. What kind of man are you? I'm sorry.
Brittany is going through her menopause.
She about to go have a car concert.
Yes.
I be having too many car concerts.
Hey,
That's
Mark, you
what
have your own website. You
It's
want to
giving
plug
me,
yourself
this
in
is a
social
man's
media?
world.
Just Mark Hunter
You wouldn't
on
say.
Facebook, Mark Hunter 313 on Instagram.
Okay. There y'all have it. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Cool,
Bye.
man. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Bye.
Rise and grind. Morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause you